He tried to join the EQL. Like we're all excited for Marps.
Dude, everyone was trying to join that. And again, it blows out, and like I'm sitting there, like I'm shutting off every other device in my house to like push the Wi-Fi signal to make sure I can like try and get it as fast as possible.
I was telling Amy, my girlfriend is huge into Marvel, but she's not really a sports car person. She knows I love it. She wants me to buy some boxes to rip at the house. I'm like, this is 10xing the hobby right now. Getting my girlfriend into this, like, let's go.
This is where we're at. But dude, that's phenomenal. I love to hear that.
Yeah, no, seriously, it's complete honest truth. Basketball cards, what's up, my friends? And hello to those people who have joined the eBay Live. What's going on, folks? What is going on? We are doing Series 2 Jumbo case break tonight, and then we're going to follow it up with TOPPS Sterling. So we will be doing double case break. Be here a little bit longer than usual. Now you go broke with your hobby because when you got your lady into it, you're definitely right. Howard Ode. God, yeah, it's hard for me to get out of this shop with my paycheck on a good day. Now I got my girlfriend pressuring me to buy Marvel cards. Forget about it. Forget about it. All right, welcome in, folks. We'll just wait a couple minutes to get people done. Over. Forget it. Wait a couple minutes. Let a few folks in because we started a couple minutes late. And then we'll get going. Good to see you, my man. Just we had a Series 2 party here in the shop, a Series 2 rip night. We probably ripped through 5 or 6 cases here at our brick and mortar shop between our customers. I was really excited. There's some really, really cool cards that I saw come out of this in the shop today, and I'm really excited to see what we get tonight. Let's see what sort of logistical things. You got a personal jumbo case? Yeah. See, that's like. The jumbos have been really good, I think, in particular, and, you know, we saw the wood cards, saw that for the first time. They're incredible looking. Some really chunky patch autos, some good stuff. I do it because I do the sets every year, so I'm excited. But it's nice when, you know, I would buy Series 1, Series 2 update. I think you might be right, Howard, and also because they reintroduced the TOPPS Black parallel to 74 in that they took out a Series 1, it's back in Series 2 for both Series 1 and Series 2. So that's just another sort of like additive card set insert for it. Yeah, so I mean they did juice this one up for sure. All right. So let's think. What do I have to do at the top here? I'm gonna just in one moment open this case up. Here we can see sealed Series 2 Jumbo. You can look at the barcode on the side. We'll start with Series 2, and then we're gonna go after Series 2. We'll go into the TOPPS Sterling. If you have any questions, I'm watching both the YouTube chat and the eBay Live chat. We're simulcasting on our YouTube page and also on our eBay Live page. If you guys have any questions, just put in the chat. I see them all. If you see me talking to someone that you don't see in the chat, it's likely in the other chat. I'm not just talking to myself. No All Kings. That was the only case that we didn't see. LE, hello on the YouTube chat. So I'm hoping that the All Kings is in here because they are damn good looking cards. All right. Without further ado, I'm going to open this bad boy and we can get started. We'll talk about the stuff as we go. But again, if you guys have any questions, just put it in the chat and we'll go from there. Huge.
I still buy them, even if it's after hours. I want to be able to. It's a cool.
Totally fine, my man. Totally fine. And it's due. All right, good luck, everyone. Indeed. Hello, Cody Pack Productions on the YouTube. Appreciate you tuning in.
I always like this is always like the.
Yeah. So Series 2 Jumbo. There's a lot of cards. There's 400 cards per box. 6 boxes. 2,400 cards total. I'll probably be breezing through the base cards, which are in the front of the back of most of these packs. If you guys, we'll stop and talk about some if we want. If you guys want me to slow down at all or point out something, just let me know. But yeah, this is we've been doing for the past few weeks a lot of like, there are 2 silver packs, we'll save that for last. We've been doing a lot of smaller breaks, where we've been looking at every card because there wasn't as many. So we'll spin through some of these, but again, if you guys think I'm going too fast, too slow, whatever, just say the word and we can go from there. Alright, without further ado, let's start this bad boy. Good luck, everyone. Good luck, good luck, good luck. These are by the team, not by the player, so everyone should know who they got. And we'll go from there. Alright, let's get this. Let's make sure I can move. There we go. So this is how we'll sort of spin through some of these. Base card, a lot of base. Base, all the base ships, so no worries about any of that. But I just, for the interest of time. Oh, goodness. First auto of the case is a Hall of Famer. Billy Williams on card for the Chicago Cubs. Very cool. Very cool. Behind that, we got our glitter, Nathan Lukes. All-star insert of Ellie. Summer Superstars, Teoscar. The rest we got, base. Nice, our first pack, first auto Hall of Famer. Don't hate that. It's a good good start. Good start. I know it, and if those folks didn't hear the people behind me talking, we're all extremely excited here in the shop to rip Sterling tonight. I've never ripped Sterling in my entire life. I'm extremely excited. It's yeah, that's a big product. All right, got my man Jaron Duran here on the glitter. Love him.
Cool if I ring you up 3 separate times. So
Jackson Merrill, Summer Superstars, Corbin Carroll, Hyesung Kim. It's one of the rookie chases. He's been playing well, or at least he was when I was last watching the Dodgers. It's been a minute. Alrighty.
Very good. We're doing Bodega ice cream.
Pack number 3. Yes, we should get 1 auto, 2 relics per box. Jackson Jobe, another one of the top rookie chases. Hopefully get some parallels of those folks. All right, second hit. First relic is a rainbow foil, Chris Bryant. This is cool. Game use memorabilia, bat piece, but on the base card insert. Pretty interesting card. Nice Cubs. George Brett insert and Roki Sasaki, Summer Superstars. Very nice.
He's like, just buy it. It will taste so much better. He's like, it's gotta be.
Hey, Sammy, what's up, my friend? You changed your name, but I still recognize you. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're enjoying your Wednesday night. Appreciate you spending it with us at the Bodega.
So we did some Yankees and Mets ice cream, like cup.
Ah, nice. Our first number in Randall Gierchuk. 144 out of 150 on the blue foil. Blue foil, true blue. Mr. Grim Ripper, your reputation precedes you. Nice to see you on here, my man. All right, behind that, St. Louis Cardinals rainbow foil, Tariq Skubal. I like these inserts. Dynamic duels, I forget exactly, but old school and new school, a couple cool ones.
You're excited for Inception next week? favorite product by far.
Yeah.
Since I've known you, it's been your favorite product for years.
3 years ago, I'm on Easter in the city. I was doing a buy two get one free on 22.
Grim, you have fun at the party, my man? Congrats on. I appreciate you, Sammy. We need all the help we can get, my Red Sox. But now we got Roman Anthony, so I can't complain too much. He's looking like the real deal so far.
Yeah. Stuff they should have. Yeah. Sick. Like that, like Captain America's screen shield.
All right, through our base.
And every kid that
Oh, Stone Garrett black foil number to 10. That's pretty cool. Number 210. 6 out of 10 for Stone Garrett and the Washington Nationals. Nice card. Pizza Fanatics with Sir Charles and Flesh can be a better day. Grim, you're too kind to me, my man. Yeah, that's a cool Stone card. 6 out of 10. Rainbow foil, Andrew Montecero. Spencer Strider to 1990 insert. And Vlad Guerrero Jr. and Bo Bichette on the dynamic duos. I forget which one. Should have looked that up better. Last few base in that one.
Keep an eye what's going to happen if it's going to pick up eventually. Again, more at the end of this year, 2026 will be a much more even.
Kinsol, what's up, homie? Nice to see you on the YouTube chat. Nice to see you, my man. All right.
It's coming, I know. So
every kid that comes here on the weekend, you guys hear SpongeBob Chrome's coming out? Like, love Chrome baseball. You're gonna love SpongeBob, and then you got jumping up.
Ooh, we got our first, what I believe is the throwback. Yeah, sure is. I love this. This is the first throwback I've seen out of Series 2. Man, great looking card. 70 and 99, numbered on the front here at the bottom by his feet. Matthew Boyd for the Chicago Cubs. Matthew Boyd. These are cool. The vintage stocks, not the throwbacks. Oh, you got the Nats. Congrats, my man. Congrats, congrats. Let's keep that party rolling. Rainbow foil for the Royals. Junior on the 1990 insert. Dynamic duels, Roki and Shohei. That's a nice card. Last few base here.
I grew up watching SpongeBob, like I grew up watching Marvel and all that kind of stuff, so this is like a dream come true for me where it's like, oh my god, the nostalgia factor, the cards are so cool, like, oh, you know what I mean? So it's like the story of, you know, as long as my wife doesn't support me because we don't have enough space, you know, for all the cards and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it went from going back to the throwbacks, it went from being kind of like a forgettable parallel, which I always enjoyed, but it wasn't as, you know, distinguishable visibly. Usually you have to just look at the back of the card. Gio, no Yankees yet, but we just started. We're still on box number 1. I mean, plenty of Yankees base, none of the hits for the Yankees yet.
Whatever, but good to see you guys as always.
I say it. You gotta come back and take a picture. I know.
I'm almost next up. I got you. But thank you guys very much.
Good luck, my man. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you guys.
And the Pajes on the glitter. Ichiro 1990. Jackson Merrill Summer Superstars. Verdugo on the Yankees. It's been a minute since he was on the Yankees. Think we'll see him an update on the Braves, or he might not make the cut. He was a star for a while, but later, Mr. Star. See you soon. Everybody's leaving me in here. Now it's just going to be us on the internet. Some stragglers from our party earlier. Austin Martin glitter. All-Star American League, Cal Ripken Jr. Gunner on the Summer Superstars. That's a cool Tyler O'Neill photo in front of the dented wall. Not bad. All right, 2 more packs in box number 1, and then we'll do our silver packs. It's a cool Cool story card. Another good image. They've done a really good job selecting images for Series 2, I think. Alright, we got our last relic here. 6 boxes, Mr. Kinsel, that's correct. Oh, Gavin Williams, Future Stars, orange to 25. That's a cool card. 9 out of 25, Gavin Williams for the Cleveland Guardians. And then behind that, I was just talking about Trevor. There he is, Trevor Story, for the Boston Red Sox game-used memorabilia. He's been having a mixed year, but he's been turning it around recently, which I love to see. Kyle Bradish, Rainbow Foil. Mike Yastrzemski, 1990. OPS leaders, Mookie Betts. These are good-looking inserts, very purple, royal. And then base for the last few. And then last and final box coming up just momentarily. Or last and final pack of box number 1. You're welcome, Scott. Hopefully that was one of the people you were looking for. Scott in the YouTube chat. Got the Sox too. Let's stay hot, Kinsel. That's what's up, my man. If we hit a nice Devers, you know who to sell it to. So, actually, speaking of that, that was Richard Fitz. In the shop today, when people were ripping through these cases, somebody hit it to 25 chunky patch auto at Devers, and man, was I jealous. Man, was I jealous. All right. Michael Conforto is on the Topps Gold. To 2025. Always like to collect the golds. Do you do basketball breaks? Cody Pack Productions. We do indeed. We do indeed do basketball breaks. We're going to be doing one next week. We're going to be doing Topps Chrome NBA, which comes out tomorrow. We're going to be doing a full case of Breakers Delight of that. And we've done them previously. We usually do 2 products that have come out in that current week. So it's been a mix. We've done a lot of football and soccer recently. Back to baseball, and we'll do basketball next week. Mr. Noel. Big Christmas, maybe the best nickname in the majors. Seiya Suzuki, OPS leaders. And our last base in the first box. Oh, Roki. I think that's our first Roki rookie. One of the top chases here. Very nice, very nice. Oh, that's what I'm talking about, Howard. Yeah, we saw that, and we saw an Austin Wells to 50 out of another. Those are the 2 I've seen, and man, do they look good. I really want to see one of those fat cards in one of these boxes. I'm trying to think of what we did FIFA Select. When did that come out, Kinsel? All right, Silver Pack number 1. UEFA Chrome was a good one. Oh, Howard, that's a sick one, especially if you piece of the Orioles. You an Orioles fan from the area? I'm asking because my brother lives in Baltimore and I love it there. All right, Silver Pack. It's enough talking to the chat. Bregman, Jackie Robinson, Tariq Skubal, and George Brett. Oh, nice. In Annapolis. That's cool. Right on. Yeah, my brother's in Charles Village in Baltimore. I like it a lot. Just last week. So I don't think we even got it, Kinsel. Oh, wait, no, we did, but we didn't get enough. We didn't get enough to rip at the case level. Yeah, we didn't get a case of Select. All right, number 2, James Wood, rookie, very nice. One of the people we're chasing. Nolan Ryan, Caden Dana, and Mike Trout. Numbered cards are can be tough in some of the silver packs. We did see a few in the shop today, but I was watching some breaks, and I mean, I think that was similar in Series 1. They weren't like popping out of everything, but it's all right. Gives us something to chase. Cal lives 5 miles. I've not rode. Sure, okay, definitely not. That's cool. Apparently Cal's a nice guy from people I've heard who have met him. Maybe that's not true, but I've always heard that he was a nice dude. Certainly signs a lot of autographs. Camden's the best ballpark in the majors, in my opinion, to attend a game at, so I'm always jealous. All right. Number 2, box number 2. Do our silver packs last, unless anyone has a real strong feeling that we do them first. I feel like that would be sacrilege, though. Power up a little bit there. All right, let's keep it up. I may have a bunch of my local. That's cool, Howard. All right, pack number 1, Joe Kelly. Man, I love that guy. Miss him on my Red Sox. First relic, Hunter Waldrop, rookie. 1990 design for the Braves. Behind that, we got Mr. Verdugo. Not sure a Yankees fan would be thrilled with this one, but 250, Verdugo to the Yankees. Newest Atlanta Brave. I guess that's not that new anymore. 28 out of 250. We'll do a recap of the hits at the end, such as they are. Stephen Kwan, Willie Adames. First pitch, Ricky Henderson. That's cool. Rest in peace, Ricky. We miss you. Broke the mold with that guy. Junior. Cool. Yeah, it's crazy when you just see them. I won't out the person who lives in my neighborhood, but there is a professional wrestler, former world champion, who lives around me, and I saw him the other day, and I briefly spoke with him. Him and his wife were walking their 3-legged dog, and I was like, man, it's crazy you're my neighbor, but I didn't say that. I pretended not to recognize him, just so we could have a nice little chat, while I was internally very intimidated. All right, Boba Shit. All right, this should be a true blue to 150. That is indeed for Mike Meadows, or no, excuse me, Mike Burrows on the Pittsburgh Pirates. 85 out of 150, Mike Burrows. Rainbow foil. And glitter. I do like these glitters. They have a great eye appeal. See if I can catch the light. Cody Bellinger, 1990. Dynamic duo Seiya and Shota for the Cubs. Mine ever did. The name is Dusty Rhodes. Get out of town. I got a kick out of that too, man. I am one of the people who knows. If you know, you know indeed. Your son's doing a great job right now. Ooh, first auto of this one, or the auto here, is Trey Sweeney on card. Rookie for the Tigers, Trey Sweeney. Spencer Horowitz on the glitter. Horowitz, not Horowitz. Horowitz. Derek Jeter. Kettle Marte on the Summer Superstars. I do like the design of these. I like the colorful stuff. I think I'll probably be targeting that set. But yeah, Cody's a stud. He's a stud. Yeah, I'm glad that they're using him well. I think they're using him well at least. See if we can get the belt back, though. That's the real question. They gave it back to close friend of the Bodega, Gunther. We love him. He came to visit us here at the Bodega once for one of the TOPPS Hobby Rip Nights. Nice to see him back with the belt. I know a lot of fans were sad about Jay losing it. I actually like Jay. I think Gunther, I believe Gunther as the champ a little bit more potentially. Ozzy Albies, glitter. Fernando Tatis. Adley Rutschman, Summer Superstars. Exactly. That's a perfect way to put it, Howard. Like, I buy that guy is like a Greco-Roman style wrestler who like is choking somebody out with a submission move. I mean, he's a big monster. But let me tell you, I hope I'm not spoiling anything for people. He could not have been nicer. Oh my God. He was so nice to all the kids who came out. He really went above and beyond in the time. He could have easily just mailed it in, showed up, said hello. He cared. He cut a promo with one of our regulars' kids. I mean, it was just incredible. He spent a lot of time giving a lot of people a really nice experience while staying in character as the heel. I mean, it was awesome. No kayfabe spoilers. Brendan Rogers, Rainbow Foil, Alex Bregman, 1990. Gunner, OPS leaders. Yeah, I mean, it's been really cool. I used to work with celebrities in my other job. In my old job, I used to be a PR person. I used to work with celebrities, and it was always a mixed bag. Some of them are really nice. Some of them think that they're the best thing in the world, and they weren't that nice. Every single athlete who's ever come to the Bodega has been nothing but just incredible, and it really just kind of restores my faith in, I don't know, humanity's too far, but it's just nice to see, because, you know, they don't have to be like that, and they are, and that's awesome. Ooh, here we go, one of the early favorite for MVP, Pete Crow Armstrong, relic for the Cubbies. PCA. Man, I don't know if for long-term fans of the Bodega, maybe you guys remember out of TOPPS Chrome last year, we pulled a Superfractor radiating rookie of Pete Crow Armstrong. That's a serious card now. Ramon Urias, Glitter, Bo Jackson, Jaron Duran, Summer Superstars. Yeah, that's a real serious card now. Rainbow, JT Realmuto. OPS leaders, Juan Soto. Good old PCA indeed. I like his blue hair. I wish I could pull that off. I've wanted to dye my hair blue for like my entire life, but I don't think it would fit my, how I look. Oops, just banged the camera. I think it would look kind of silly on me, but maybe I do that when I'm older. Before my hair falls out, I'm dyeing it blue. Let's set it into the video, so the video's forever. Someone can find me when I'm 50 and see if I followed through. Hayden Birdsong, Rainbow Foil, Jazz Chisholm, Brent Rooker, Cousin Cal. What's up, cuz? Roki again, very nice. Yeah, Sports Gallery cards. I just learned, I didn't realize that both of his parents are actors, and they were both on the TV show Heroes. Like, I think that's how they met, which I remember watching when it was on the air. But someone posted something, and I saw it was like Pete Crow Armstrong is maybe the first player ever that you can get on-card autographs of both of his parents. Because both of his parents, the actors, signed for the Heroes trading card set. So you could get PCA's parents' autograph cards before you could get his. Isn't that crazy? One of them is Crow and one of them is Armstrong. Imagine that. Forget which is which. Jonah Bride, Glitter. Ken Griffey Jr., 1990. Vlad Guerrero Jr., Summer Superstars. Yeah, I didn't realize they were. You don't see that a lot that I can think of. People who are famous for other stuff, kids becoming athletes. You see a ton of, you know, mother was an Olympian, or father played NFL, and then they're playing sports. I haven't heard a lot of like famous for some other reason, and then their child becomes an athlete. That's more unusual. All right, this is the last pack of box number 2, and then we'll go on to the 2 silver packs. Logan Driscoll, Juan Soto, Tariq Skubal, All right, so that box wasn't as exciting as the first one, but you know, that's how we do it. They can't all be bangers. But let's see what we got in the 2 silver packs. Hyesung Kim, Clayton Kershaw, Jackson Holliday, and Jarren Duran. Can't decide how I feel about the All-Star insert set being a part of the Mojo silver packs this year. I typically like just the throwback like 1990 design. But we'll see. I also just saw them for the first time today, so it's possible it grows on me. Xander, Fernando Tatis Jr., Cody Bellinger, and Juan Soto. Alright, so far 4, no numbered yet. So at least I'm not a liar about that, saying that they're a little bit harder. Oh, Kid Destroyer, you do not need to do that, my friend. The payment enough is just having had that in my hands. I'm glad you're in here. Yeah, I think Kid Chrome Auto has hit 2 of the biggest cards ever in our breaks, that being one of them. Though at the time it was a cool card, but it wasn't anything crazy. Now that is a big boy card, museum worthy. All right, box number 3. Thank you for that, my man. Appreciate you, but not necessary in the slightest. Kumar Rocker, another one of the top rookies this year. Oh, good for you, my man. Let's see. Let's keep that mojo going for this. All right, Seth Johnson at 99. All right. Howard, did you hit one of the All Kings or just some of the other case hits? We saw a couple home field advantage, one of the wood cards, a couple of the team color borders, which I think are 1 per by the odds, Luis Peralta, but not one of the All Kings. Alec Boehm, Correa, and Lewis. Do you guys sell that box cutter cancel? Yeah, we do have box cutters for sale indeed here at the shop. They're $8 or $8.99. I forget which one, but they're in that.
Reorder them.
They're in that white bucket. We're almost sold out. We're gonna reorder them, but we got a few in the shop. Light there, sorry. Do this better like this. Okay, one of the few I didn't get. I want to see something. Yeah, I do too, my friend. Appreciate you being so positive. All right, our first hit of the box is a bat relic of Michael Harris II for the Atlanta Braves. Trent Grisham, 1990 Mark McGuire, and Pete Alonso in the Summer Superstars. Kelly. This one's kind of funny because his hand goes onto the border. I was noticing that from the back. You don't see that all the time. Kyle Stowers. Jarren Duran, number 22 out of 50. Oh, look at this. This is, oh God, what do they call this again? The not canvas, but
Leather?
it's like this is another one of the new inserts. I forget exactly. I was looking at the checklist and now I'm forgetting what they call it. Canvas. All right, I was right. Cool. 22 out of 50 canvas Duran. That's cool. Yeah, I think you're right. That's what and my reaction was. Oh, you got a gold mirror. The true photos are some of my favorite cards that they've made. Well done. Yeah, that was the first one of those I pulled. McKinstry, foil. Jackson Jobe. Lou Gehrig, Babe Ruth. They really do look cool. They got a good eye appeal to them, and they have the texture of the canvas on them. Ramon Urias, gold to 2025. Behind that, we got Stuart Fairchild, purple to 250. Randy Vasquez, rainbow foil, Caden Dana. And Julio and Ken Griffey Jr. Goes over there.
This is a dream to sort. There's a massive logo on the front.
That's such a good point. I didn't even think about that. We're very excited here at the Bodega because we've been doing a lot of pick your player breaks recently. And we have had to sort it by team and then player, and sorting by player has been involved. We're doing the Series 2 by team, however, with the huge logo of the team on the front, so we're very excited for the ease compared to what we've been doing previously. Texas Taters, grade 8, take their cut. That's a cool card. Yordan Alvarez, Fernando Tatis Jr. I agree, actually, Howard. He's a good player. We can take a look at his stats, I guess. Oh god, I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. Yeah, I mean, he's a good hitter. I'm looking at his stats right now. He's averaging at least 2R the last couple of years. I mean, that's a solid player. But you never hear anyone talking about him. You're right. Except probably for Orioles fans. Suspect they may talk about him. Stuart Fairchild. Thank you, Sammy. I'm allergic to base cards, so I'll be sneezing. I'll play Marte. Oh, here's another guy whose arm is going out over the border of the card, Jordan Lawler. It's kind of funny. There we go. Rainbow Sparkle for the Twins. Mike Trout. Yamamoto, Summer Superstars. Yeah, Kinsel, it is. It's a base grind indeed. That's why I'm kind of like trying to spin through them to the extent possible without obviously just like not showing you what we hit, because that's not what we do, obviously. But yeah, man, a lot of base, a lot of base. That's all right though. People can build their sets and everything. I mean, it is a set builder's product. Jordan Hicks Rainbow, Kevin Alcantara, rookie to 1990, and Jurickson Profar, OPS leaders. I don't know. Do people besides me still make sets? Does anyone in this break make a set? I do. And I was very happy that certain people don't, because a bunch of people ripping cards in the shop were just like, I don't want these base cards. Can you do anything with them? And I was like, yes, I can. Oh my God, Sammy, what a cool experience. Watching Giancarlo play for the Somerset, what are they, the Somerset Patriots?
We've been doing some giveaways.
Or is that another thing that I just remember?
And I'm sure in the last like 2 or 3 days we'll have some more stuff going on, but those are the ones that are going right now.
Right on, Howard, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, these are cool.
On our Instagram.
City Connect, Sal Freelick.
But the code is Bodega 15.
City Connect for the Baby Blue Brew Crew. Yeah, I'm finishing Bowman, the vets, and the prospect paper. I've got about 5 to go there. Similar with Heritage, and then Series 2, I think I'll be able to bang through. Howard, if you're old, I'm old too, buddy. So don't sweat it. James Wood. Kyle Schwarber. Like, it's funny. Like, are we old making sets? Or are we young at heart because we're still collecting baseball cards at our age? I choose to, there it is. Not old, old school. That, I have nothing to add to. That's the perfect way to put it. Nothing to add to that. Cameron Meisner for the Tampa Bay Rays, who puts some good effort into his signature. I like that. Good looking signature. Rookie for the Tampa Bay Rays. Howard, man, can I identify with that? My boss here at the shop is 20. Oh, Scott on the YouTube chat. That is incredible. On the YouTube chat, Scott's saying, I not only make a set, but have a card of every player who plays in the big leagues from 1980 till 2022. Then the minor league cards got too expensive, so now I complete my team sets by making lousy copies of every player who didn't make a big league card. That is incredible, man. That's a true collector mindset, Scott. I love that. Nolan Arenado. That is really cool. See? All right, there's a bunch of people who are old school, young at heart in this chat, and I love it. All right, last pack of jumbo number 3. Glossy, yeah, okay, I like it. That's cool, man. Alejandro Kirk. Deo Nomo. Aaron Judge. Summer Superstars. Very nice. Roki. All right. Let's see what we're working with here in our silver packs. And then we will be at the halfway point. Yes, Amiga, we're about to be the halfway point. If you're here for the Bowman, not Bowman, I keep doing that. Bowman Sterling is a completely different product. TOPPS Sterling, we'll be doing that probably around 8:45, if I had to guess, 8:45, 9. But what happened to the thing? All right, there we go. Sorry, the camera just went out briefly because I put my arm on the cord. Okay, Randy Johnson, Ronald Acuna Jr., Hunter Green, and Manny Machado. Every player since 1980 who played for the Cleveland minor league system, Scott, that's phenomenal. And you've had every player since 1901, plus everyone they drafted, even if they didn't sign with Cleveland, if they played in the big league. Scott, that's like a museum quality collection, I bet. You got to be getting yourself into the Cleveland Chamber of Commerce. They'll be asking for your collection. Mickey Mantle. Oh, Roki Sasaki, very cool. And Freddie Freeman. All right, 6 packs down. Still not a numbered mojo. We'll get there. It's because we have a super fractor coming. Thank you. It's warm in here. Ripping the AC now. Scott, I can't get over that collection, man. That's incredibly, incredibly cool. Oh. Ow. Stretching out a bit. There we go. Now we're limber. Now we're limber. Alrighty. Ooh, fat relic in this one. Hope that means something cool. Try to do it so we can do that last. I think I got most of the way there. Alright. Pete's sweating you. No, Pete's the one who turned the AC on. I think it was. We're gonna blame Justin because he's not here for turning it off. Oh, look at that, Jorge Posada, chunky patch auto, 3 out of 10. I was hoping we were gonna get one of these. Jorge Posada. That's cool. I gotta get the right size top loader for that. That's a cool card. Nope. Wrong size again. I'll get the right one out of that. Very, very cool. Congratulations to the hitter of this one. Looks like Gio. Gio with the yay. Love that. Oh, Scott, that's really cool. Dad took pictures of the Indians for yearbooks, minor league cards. That's so cool, man. Now I understand the collection. So it's like a continuation of the work your father was doing, it sounds like. Oops, these are all upside down. Fernando Tatis Jr. game used memorabilia. Very cool. Ah, looks like a black to 74. Sure is. Julian Aguilar. Aguiar. There's no L. Rookie for the Cincinnati Reds. Black to 74. You like pics, I like cards. Well, that's a nice synergy there, because you can take the picture, put it on the card, and then you get to collect the card. Did he ever get any photos, Scott, that made it to baseball cards, or was he more of like a press photographer? Grant Holmes, Rainbow, and Ezekiel Tovar, 1990. Oh, and Jen Tran, the first pitch. Who's Jen? Star of season 21 of The Bachelorette. That's why I don't know her, but I don't think I know a lot of the celebrities that are the first pitch ones this year. I'm very uncool. Rogers. Connor Gillespie, Rainbow Foil. Luis Arise, 1990. Jackson Merrill, OPS. Minor league sets completely and 5 Bowman cards. His names are on the minor league cards, not the Bowman TOPPS. That's really cool. $75 a pick. How about that? And then they print that pick 1,000,000 times each. I mean, it kind of looks like a deal for TOPPS when you think about it like that. Don't feel bad, my best guess. Anyone who collects cards probably hasn't watched The Bachelorette. Dr. Chip, you might be onto something there. I can admit I have not watched that show. I don't think ever. Though I can understand the appeal. You know, like anything else. But yeah, not one I'm familiar with. Kyle Freeland, Rainbow Foil, Teoscar Hernandez, 1990. Corey Seager, OPS, liters. Right, deal for them. Yeah, kind of train robbery to your poor father. And for the folks in the eBay chat who are wondering what I'm talking about, our man Scott with the incredible Cleveland collection, his father was a photographer for Cleveland, and he had taken photos for the press and also on 5 Bowman cards. Topps paid him $75 per picture for the Bowman cards. Seems like a pretty good deal for Topps. Like, you know, the photographer of this getting 75 bucks. Come on now. Is there more than that? Not that my opinion matters about anything, but you're here to listen to me, so I get to share my opinion about things like that. Jared Jones, Sparkle, called them a few things. Scooble, Mike Trout, Summer Superstars. I haven't seen the checks as they do a first pitch card for Snoop Dogg. You know, that's a really good question. I have seen the checklist, but I don't remember. Yeah, exactly, Dr. Chip. How many shots the photographer needs to take to get... You're taking a whole roll of film, you know, 6 times over probably to get that right card, and then you get the right photo, and then 75 bucks. That's hard work. That's hard work. Big Christmas, Mr. Noel, for the Cleveland Guardians, speaking of. On the 1990 relic situation. Big Christmas, one of the best nicknames I've ever heard for a professional baseball player. It's definitely up there. Juan Soto, that's cool. And Mr. Skeens, very cool again. Oh, Rafael Devers, my man, on the Summer Superstars. As you guys all know, I'm a huge, maybe you don't, maybe you've never seen me before, but if people have rejoined, I try to work it into conversation as often as possible, that I'm a huge, huge fan of Rafael Devers. Not as hard as breaking a case of Jumbo Kinsel. You're exactly right. I have the world's hardest job. I couldn't agree more. God, I think every job I've had has been worse than this one, if I'm being honest, and I've had a lot of different jobs. And if any of my old bosses are watching, just kidding. Though I highly doubt that. Joe Kelly, Rainbow Foil, Lawrence Butler. Never had taken a bad photo in his life, Lawrence Butler. Probably the most photogenic guy in the majors. Bobby Wood Jr. Every card of his looked incredible last year. But I appreciate your support, Kinsel, always. This is, it might as well be, I don't know, what's a really hard job? All of them. I might as well be teaching a class of 2nd graders. That seems like a job that would be impossible for me. Teaching young kids, forget it. Just be like, hey guys, listen to me please. Nope. Sparkle. Sandy Koufax. Dylan Cruz, Summer Superstars. Showed up. Sorry, my phone keeps beeping, but it's nonsense. So we don't need to worry about that. Do not need to worry about that. All right, 2 more in this box number 4. Alec Marsh, gold for the Royals. Behind that, we got a true blue color match of Salvi. That's cool. Color match. Looking fired up, yelling at the dugout. Cool. It's a cool card. Salvador Perez, he a Hall of Famer? I believe he is, but I think jury's out. Not sure his stats get him there. I feel like he's a Hall of Famer. Rainbow Joe. Luis Angel Acuna. And another Mets card, Soto and Lindor. Harrison Bader, Gunnar Henderson, Salvador Perez, Summer Superstars. All right. If we're going to finally get a mojo numbered situation here, let's cross our fingers and toes. David Ortiz, Ezequiel Tovar, Jose Ramirez, and William Contreras. Not in that one. Let's see number 2. Hank Aaron, Will Wagner, Nolan Arenado, and Michael Harris II. All right, still nothing. Still nothing. It's possible, but I don't know. I feel like they used to get a lot more of those in here than there are now, but that's all right. That's the way life goes, right? That's the way the news goes, they say. Let's finally put this Jorge Posada in the right size top loader. There we go. Get the big ones out, the 200 point. Nice looking card. All right, two more. And then after this bad boy, we got TOPPS Sterling. Not Bowman Sterling. TOPPS Sterling, the several $1,000 case. Super excited for that. All right, here's our 2 silver packs. Better have a super fractor in one of those. It's been a minute since I pulled a super. We pulled a 101 last week out of, was that last week? Yeah, out of Bowman's Best University Basketball. Love to see another one. All right. So we got a few more of these things. I'll talk a little bit more in a little bit. I'll talk before the last box about our last few things that we have to discuss. Next week, future break, etc., etc. We'll also be live on eBay Live. We'll be staying live after the second break for a little while. See if anyone wants to do personal rip and ship. Yeah, an auto, and it is Trey Sweeney. Didn't we hit an auto with Trey Sweeney already? Oh, Trey Sweeney again for the Detroit Tigers. Leo Jimenez, Pete Alonso, Yordan Alvarez. Could have sworn we hit an auto with Trey already. Most of our autos have been the 1990 insert ones, which is kind of interesting. Not sure what to make of that exactly. Martinez on the glitter. Man, these are my favorite looking ones so far. Mike Trout, Summer Superstars. How are my Red Sox doing? Anyone check the score for me? The TV's off in here, which was a huge mistake. Huge mistake. Huge. Just like in Pretty Woman. All right, we got a relic here, and it is Jacob Wilson. Jacob Wilson, he's having a good year. He's having a good year. Oh, appreciate you, Sammy, my friend. Speaking of the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu numbered purple to 250. That was our next card behind that relic. Big fan of Wilyer. Started off incredibly hot, then he cooled down quite a bit, but he's still a good player. Just one on the IL, though. Like Snell, Rainbow, Ezekiel Tovar. Jen Tran again. All right, so far our first pitches have been Jen Tran oriented. Jen Tran. I wonder what their connection to Boston is. Oh, he's lived, worked, and studied in Boston in recent years. Says right on the back of the card. Live, work, and study. There you go. Graham! Dude, I ate all that pizza. I don't know if I can eat my normal order of a dirty bulk of 20 McNuggets and 2 McDoubles. I hope that doesn't gross you guys out, but after every single break, every week, that's what I get. I get 20 McNuggets and 2 McDoubles from McDonald's and just destroy them in front of my television as a reward for working late. Mark Vientos, pink, 1990. So these are one of the short printed ones, but not numbered. Matt McClain, rainbow foil. Luis Angel Acuna. Lindor and Soto. Glitter. Love to see some of these case hits. I haven't seen any yet as far as I'm aware. Yeah, none yet. To see a team color border, a true photo, anything like that. The home field advantage, all kings, anything of that nature, please and thank you. I haven't seen any of that yet. Shohei, I guess he's pitching here, right? Or throwing the ball at least. First pitching card in a minute. DJ LeMahieu on the glitter. Sandy Koufax, Dylan Cruz. right, we got a gold of the Colorado Rockies team card. Everyone. National Anthem, very nice. Christian Javier, Rainbow Foil. Lawrence Butler. Bobby Witt, OPS leaders. Where are our case hits, folks? Would love to see some. 3-1. Oh, Marcelo with a homer. Sammy. First off, Sammy, you're the bomb for keeping me posted. Thank you. Second, love Marcelo hitting a bomb. Now we just need Roman. Just need the Roman Anthony. Somebody was in the shop today telling me, my man, telling me a hilarious story. Roman Anthony, Red Sox top prospect. His grandfather was named Anthony Anthony. Roman Anthony's father is named Anthony Anthony, and his brother is named Anthony Anthony. That's just crazy. That's an absurd thing to name. Anthony Anthony. It's awesome. Isaac Collins, Rainbow Foil, Teoscar Hernandez, 1990, and Corey Seager, OPS leaders. God, where the case hits, folks. Still got a couple more packs in this one, and then one more to go. Hobby One, you are correct indeed, but I think it's the Anthony Anthony double that's making me laugh a little bit. Yeah, Kinsel. That first, I mean, he is looking like an absolute stud. Like, he's not looking overmatched at all. His first hit, like that turnover, the hands double to the opposite field, men on second and third, that's exactly what you want to do. I mean, he's looking like the real deal. Even in some of his outs in his first at bat, or in his first game, he hit that 110 mile an hour right up the middle, just happened to clip the pitcher right in the backside. If he had hit that anywhere else, I think he might still be rolling. Glaber, Rainbow Foil, Luis Arraez, 1990, Jackson Merrill. All right, last pack here. Hope we save the best box for last, huh? Had some cool stuff, but none of the case hits that I want to personally see yet. Yeah, Kinsel, he's built for this indeed. Nothing really to say besides that. All right, we got a relic in this one. This is the last pack of box number 5. Then we'll do our 2 silver packs, and I'll talk a little bit about next week's break, etc. And then we'll finish off Series 2 in style. All right, Pablo Lopez, game used. Cool card. Tristan McKenzie Glitter, Paul Skeens, and Rafael Devers Summer Superstars. Another Devers insert to add to my need list. This is a good looking one. Alrighty, folks. So there were no case hits in that one either. They're all in this one, I guess. All right, let's see what we're working with in here. Let's get a numbered card. One time. Kyle Tucker, Frank Thomas, Zach Neto, Corbin Carroll.
Sounds like a good pack.
That pack was made for Mr. Pete. 2 of his PC pieces. All right, and last pack of box number 5. O'Neal Cruz, Paul Skeens, Javier Sanhoja, and Peter Alonso. Wow. All right. 10 mojos, no numbereds yet. It's bound to happen. This last box is going to solve all of our hopes and dreams. We're going to put it all on this bad boy. So, few things. We are going to do, after this, we're going to be doing Bowman. Oh my God, I did it again. Top Sterling. which is the product, the expensive, big, fun one. That'll be a cool one to watch. I've never opened it in my life. We're doing a full case of that as well. I'll do a recap after this. All the cards are going to ship. I've penny sleeved and top loaded our hits and numbered cards and extra special stuff, which I'll recap. But all of the foils, the glitters, the inserts, the base cards, those will all be packed up and shipped tomorrow or picked up or whatever you did. So no concerns there, not to worry.
Loading up personals now.
We're going to be loading up some personals now. I don't know if you guys just heard Pete say that. So after we do TOPPS Sterling, if you are watching on the eBay Live, which you should be, it's the best way to watch if you're watching on the eBay Live, you can do a personal rip and ship of a few different boxes that we'll have live. You want to do more Series 2, great. There'll be some other stuff up there. Just take a look. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll hang out for a while after the Sterling, see if anyone wants to do any of that. And last but certainly not least, here is next week's break. So next week we're going to be doing another doubleheader. We're going to be doing a case of Breaker's Delight 24-25 NBA. So the new set comes out tomorrow. We got plenty of it in the shop here, and that's going to be a fun one to rip next week. That'll be by Pick Your Player. And then TOPPS Chrome Marvel. This is what I believe is the second wide release Marvel set that TOPPS has done since taking over the license after the X-Men Finest. X-Men Finest was a blast of a product. This is going to be a fun one. I'm incredibly excited for it. If you guys were watching at the beginning, I was telling you how my girlfriend is into Marvel cards. I'm glad TOPPS has the license now. I thought they did a phenomenal job with X-Men Finest. And so we'll be doing TOPPS Chrome Marvel. So that's a new product, and we'll be breaking a full case of that next week. And that's by Pick Your Character. Pick Your Character. These will all be going live tomorrow at 7 p.m. And if you have any questions, just shout. You can reach out to us over eBay or whatever if you have any questions about that stuff. But yeah, next week's going to be fun. We're going to be continuing our sort of dual cases of different products going forward. And yeah, next week's going to be an old reliable and a completely new product. So I'm pumped for that. Yeah. All right. Oh, Thal, congratulations, my friend. Or not congratulations, but thank you for breaking with us for the first time. So our TOPPS Sterling break is going to be right after this. We're finishing up our TOPPS Series 2, and the Cecil Fielder one will be in the TOPPS Sterling break, which will be right after this. We're going to wait till 9, the boss says. So I don't know. We'll go off live, or we'll just... Pete will jump on. We're going to be hanging out for a while. Okay, fair enough. Guess we made it through these jumbos faster than I thought. I don't know if it's shrinkflation or I got better. Tommy Chong, hello. Welcome in. I think it's I got better. I'm getting much... I used to have to drop all the cards, figure out whatever. All right, so we may have a little bit of a break before Sterling at 9. We'll go a little slower. We'll recap, then we'll hang out for a bit. We can do personals. Whatever. Yeah, but personal rip and ships will be fun if you're interested. We'll have some time to kill. George Carlin in Sterling or bust. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. My man Grim was talking about trying to get the Eleanor Roosevelt spot. Some of these celebrities are cool. I hope we get something like that. George Carlin or bust.
I have a George Carlin auto.
Do you really?
My first day ever on set on Jersey Girl, he was working on it. I had my background pass, and I went to his trailer and I asked him to sign it. I was in 8th grade.
Get out. I don't know if you guys just heard that, but Pete getting his George Carlin autograph in 8th grade on a set he was shooting at. That's cool. The real Ellie. Forget about Ellie De La Cruz. The real Ellie is Eleanor... Oh, God. Just hit the camera cord. The real Ellie is Eleanor Roosevelt. Got me laughing so hard, Grim, I'm knocking these cords out. Alright, so this is our final box. We'll meander through this one a little bit because we will be breaking Sterling at 9. We do have a schedule to keep. And I'm just messing everything up as usual. Kinsel, I'm pumped for Marvel too, man. But like my man Howard on the eBay chat was saying before, I'm gonna be bankrupt because I got my girlfriend into it. She pops into these breaks sometimes, so if she's watching, she'll know. Maybe you gotta chip in, Ames, for these Marvel hobby boxes that I'm buying. Alright, rainbow foil of J-Dom, The Martian, Garrett Cole, and OPS leaders Bryce Harper. The real Ellie. That really got me, Grim. That got me good. Alright, so I want to see a case hit out of this because we haven't seen one yet. Any of the various case hits. I don't think I would have ripped by one. Zach DeZenzo for the Houston Astros, blowing in some bubble gum, is our first relic of this box. JD Martinez, Aaron Judge, and Carlos Correa. The whole time the case hit was huge. Oh, Hobby Juan, that got me. That got me. That was a good one. You guys are making me laugh tonight, which I appreciate. Last two jokes I like legitimately found hysterical. George Carlin's got nothing on you guys. Let's just not use his 7 words or whatever, however many there were. 7? You don't need to list them off if you know them. Jackson Job. Alright, now 100. No, I'm doing 100 push-ups while we're in between the Series 2 and the Sterling break. That's how I'm going to entertain people. Is doing 100 push-ups, which I can easily do. Totally. Junior, rainbow foil. Randy Johnson on this 1990 insert, and OPS leaders of Rafi Devers. Another insert I need. I gotta stop making Rafi cards or I'm gonna go bankrupt. 100 push-ups, he says, Grim Ripper, you low-down dirty dog. Grim, I need a chicken cutlet shaped like New Jersey. Do you know where I can get that? Oh, Kinsel, that's too kind, buddy. You for real? Lucas Giolito, rainbow foil. Oh, Roki Sasaki, that's cool, in the 1990. Contreras, OPS. I need to click. Oh, you just clicked it for me. Look at this guy. Pete the Heat Keeling doing his... I gotta fight your dad. Grim, something tells me if I fought your dad, there'd be 2 hits in that fight. Him hitting me and me hitting the floor. Oh, 3-3. That's not what I'm talking about. Sammy, I only want good news from you about the Red Sox. Don't tell me bad news. I'm just kidding. Yandy Diaz is a damn good hitter. He won the batting title and, like, nobody noticed. Gotta fight your dad. Alright, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. Garrett Crochet. I don't know if I've noticed him yet. Garrett Crochet. He is an utter stud. I should probably be trying to like rainbow this card or something. Or really probably Bregman, because I think this is likely the only year that he is going to be playing for my Sox. He was playing really well before he got hurt, enough to opt out of his deal. Nobody noticed because he plays for the Tampa Bay and isn't Italian. Fair enough, Sammy, fair enough. And we'd both crumble. No, I think I would crumble. I'm not picking a fight with your dad. He can have the New Jersey shaped chicken cutlet. Andy Ibanez, Ronald Acuna Jr., and Paul Skeens. Yeah, there are definitely some people who get lost. I think a lot of the people on the, well, they're not even the Oakland A's anymore, on the Athletics, the homeless Athletics, in the literal sense, like they have no home right now. They get some studs, and they all, like, nobody cares because they're playing in a AAA stadium and no one's a fan of them anymore because everyone who was is mad. A similar issue for the Tampa Bay Rays. Andy Diaz. Ty Madden, Glitter, Freddie Freeman, and Summer Superstars, Ellie De La Cruz. Ellie. Wish it was Eleanor Roosevelt, right, Grim? Alrighty. Still looking for something wild. Well, we got some interesting stuff, but there's Bregman. There he is in all his glory. Can't get used to it because I think he'll be gone, but then who will we have play third base? Maybe Meyer. I think maybe the ship has sailed on Raffy Taffy playing third base. Any more Yankees after Posada? No, Gio. No hits for the Yankees yet. Besides the Posada, there's lots of like the inserts and foils and stuff. Starling's at 9 p.m. Mick the Oder 34. 9 p.m. So we'll finish this one up. We'll hang out for 10 minutes because that's what time was on the schedule. It is for 9. Make sure no one misses it, and then we'll go from there. Next relic here is Vlad Guerrero Jr. Game used for the Blue Jays. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you hanging out and the support, and good luck to you as well. Who you got, Mick the Oder? Boot NY Lee. Any Cubs hits? I think so, but I'm going to go through the recap right after this box. Oh, yeah, Billy Williams auto, Hall of Famer auto on card. That was the first hit of the break. I do remember that one, but I don't remember the rest. All right, next is Tyler O'Neill, black to 74. That's a cool card. I noted how interesting the image one of this is.
You noted it?
I note that this is a cool card. Dominguez, right on. All right, good luck, my friend. Yeah, cool. Tyler O'Neill, black to 74. 33 out of 74. Good looking card. I'd be in the market for that one. Rainbow foil New York Mets. Chris Lee on the 1990 insert. And chase another first pitch. This is Mark Long for the Arizona Diamondbacks. What's Mark Long doing? Known as the godfather of reality TV. So that's why I don't know him. Dozen shows in the genre since 1995. You guys know Mark Long? I'm not a reality TV person, so I didn't know that.
First pitch card?
Yeah. They're choosing a lot of reality TV people this year, which is fine. That's very popular, so it's a good sort of synergy, as it were. Mason Wynn. Oh, okay, that's a sneaky buy. I like Mason Wynn a lot, actually. All right, 3 more to go in this jumbo. And you guys will, if you're on the eBay Live, you may see that there are personal rip-and ships. If you'd like to do a hobby box or a jumbo box that's just for you in between this break and the Sterling or after the Sterling, just let me know. You can buy it on there, and I would be happy to rip it for you. Lou Brock and Florence Henderson also. Florence Henderson. Why do I know that name? Is that a person?
Florence Henderson?
Yeah, that's in the chat.
That's Brady from Brady's Bunch.
Ah, okay. I knew it was some actor or something. Yeah, right on. Griffin Conine, I remember his father well. You probably remember his father, Sammy. 3-4 homer from Toro. Oh, Sammy, you're the best for keeping me posted. Griffin Conine, his father played for the Marlins as well. Hall of Famer for the Marlins, Jeff Conine. Remember him very fondly. Toro is kind of a stud. I don't know what happened. I mean, he's just playing out of his mind right now. I don't know if he's actually as good as he's been, but man, is he good recently. Gold rookie of Edgardo Hernandez for the Dodgers. Gold rookie, though. We like those. I'm old school. I like the Topps Golds numbered to the year. All right, next we got Anthony Santander. Blue, purple to 250. Purple to 250. For the Blue Jays. Blue Jays have gotten a number of good cards in this. Behind that, we got Matt Wallner, foil. Royce Lewis and Shohei and Mookie. All right, last couple packs to get one of our case hits. I'd love to see an All Kings or a Home Field Advantage or a true photo variation. Any of those would be fine by me. Any of those would be fine by me. Cool looking Guardians card. Joe Kelly backwards up front. What do we got here? That was weird. There's 2 Joe Kelly cards in a row. Just one was backwards. They have the same code, so they're both base cards. I hope that wasn't supposed to be where something sick was. That was funny. It's... Zach DeZenzo. We already got one of his autographs or a relic, but we got another. Houston Astros. I think it was his relic. This is an on card for Zach DeZenzo. Oh, we got one of the alternate rookies. These are actually, I think, pretty tough pulls. Weston Wilson. Oh, actually, glitter, but the card numbering is kind of funny. On the back, the card number on the top left corner is Alt-1. Pretty interesting. Alright, I also got Carlos Correa and Blake Snell, the Summertime Superstars. Alrighty, this is our last pack of the case. Then we'll do our 2 Mojo packs. Really hoping we got ourselves a case hit of some kind in here. Forget what we're due in this box, if anything. How'd we do? Yeah, no, we did get. This is the Zach DeZenzo box. I think we did get our relic already. So let's see what we got in here. Last pack, magic. Let's find out. Seth Johnson Ivers. Boo. Robbie Ray glitter, Ted Williams 1990 insert, and Zach Neto Angels insert. I think, my friends, that is that. No, Gio, I think he was talking about the no case hit. It didn't look like it, Mr. Kins. No case hit in that. Which is unusual in a case of jumbos. Don't love that, but you know, I guess that's why they're odds, right? Stated odds can be different, but yeah, no case hit. I was kind of hoping for a home field advantage or an all kings, but at least a team color border. Gio, that wasn't a Dominguez, by the way. I think that I was asking that gentleman or that person, what people they have in the Sterling break later. But I'm about to do a recap. But yeah, no case hit there. Let's see if we can at least get a numbered card out of these Mojo packs. Mookie Betts, Jackson Jobe, Yordan Alvarez, and Lawrence Butler. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. All right. Let's see this last pack. I really hope we got one in there. Otherwise, I'll feel a little bit robbed. All right, last one. Gunnar Henderson, Anthony Volpe, Mark McGuire. Last Mojo of the entire case is numbered 158 out of 199 for George Brett with the teal. I think you can see it in his name. It's for the Royals. All right. Well, I'll do a recap in just a few minutes, in just a moment. Thank you for bearing with me through that. Kind of a bummer about no case hit there. Don't know how else to say it besides that. But got some fun stuff. Hopefully spread the love around a little bit. I'll go through these goodies right here. Now, of course, this does not include all of the foils, glitters, unnumbered inserts, mojos, 1990s, first pitches. Those will all be doctored up and sent out with your stuff tomorrow. All the base cards are going to ship. This is just from what, in my judgment, were some of the best cards in the break, and we'll recap that now-ish. And we'll talk a little bit about what's next week, and we'll get Pete on the horn. Let me go out and get a drink of water, and then we'll be doing Sterling at 9. All right, Jackson Jobe. Weston Wilson on the alt things, Zach Denenzo auto, Anthony Santander to 250, Enriquez to gold rookie, Tyler O'Neill black to 74, Game Used City Connect of Vlad Guerrero Jr., rookie Sasaki 90 insert, Denenzo, you got the jersey relic and you got the auto, Pablo Lopez relic, gold Colorado Rockies to 250 future stars of Willie Abreu. Jacob Wilson, player worn relic on the 1990. Trey Sweeney on card auto. Best hit of the break to 10. Jorge Posada auto. Alec Marsh gold. Salvi Perez. This is one of my favorites. To 150, the true blue color match with him looking real fired up. Mr. Big Christmas himself relic on the 1991. Same 1990 here. Fernando Tatis, game used with a pinstripe. It's a cool card. Julian Aguiar. I mispronounced it last time too. I keep adding an L to it. That's black to 74. Roki Sasaki out of the Mojo. Cameron Misner for the Rays. City Connect to Sal Frelick. Stuart Fairchild to 250. Ramon Urias gold. I guess maybe they count some of these short printed inserts as case hits to replace some of the others. This is a canvas to 50, so that's possible that's one of them. Michael Harris, bat relic. Seth Johnson green to 99 rookie. Hyesung Kim Mojo rookie. Pete Crow Armstrong relic on the Major League Materials. Trey Sweeney. Did we get 2 Trey Sweeneys? I think we did. Mike Burrows, blue to 150 rookie. Hunter Waldrop, rookie relic for the Atlanta Braves. 2 to 250 Alex Verdugo, purple. James Wood Mojo, Michael Conforto Gold on the Dodgers, Trevor Story Game Used Memorabilia, Major League Materials for the Red Sox, Gavin Williams Future Stars 9 out of 25, cool card. Dual insert of Roki and Shohei, Matthew Boyd Throwback to 99, 70 out of 99, Stone Garrett to 10, 6 out of 10, pretty cool. Summer Superstars Roki, Randall Gierchuk to 150, Chris Bryant Bat Relic on the 2025 design card. And our first hit of the break, Billy Williams for the Chicago Cubs on-card auto of the Hall of Famer. And then we got George Brett, first and last. All right. Plenty of other stuff to go out with everything tomorrow. But yeah, that is that. Kind of a bummer about the no traditional case hit. I guess I'll have to do a little bit of research to see if they treat some of these new insert parallels that are short printed, like the canvases, the case hit. Similar, we saw one of the wood ones hit in the shop today. I just had my mind set on an All Kings, and I didn't get to see one today. So, gives us a reason to keep doing it. We got tons and tons and tons of it in the shop here at the Bodega, and we also have it available right here for a personal rip and ship. That is on the eBay Live. We can do a hobby box or a jumbo box. I can finish both of them before the Sterling break. You guys just say the word. Otherwise, I'm going to tag in my man Pete the Heat soon. He can talk to you about a few fun things going on at the Bodega. But we'll hang out for a minute. Oh, no, he's right behind me. Let's let him talk. Without further ado, 20 minutes of Sterling. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's up, everybody? I'm Pete. Yeah, that was Top Series 2 release day jumbo case rip. So thank you, everybody, for jumping in. And like Charlie said, we got personals, rip and ships of jumbo and of hobby. So if you're looking for your own box, go ahead and grab one. It's in the live store. Also have them pinned here. So yeah, grab one, and then we can rip it. And then at 9 p.m. we're gonna rip a full case of 2025 Top Sterling baseball. It's like a $10,000 case or something. So that will be very exciting. How is the NBA Finals game going? Does anybody know? Okay, well, I'll start with next week's breaks. Charlie is going to be live next Wednesday night, and he will be ripping Marvel Comics Chrome, which is lava hot. We've got a million calls in the store about it, and it's selling out in pre-orders. We're not doing pre-orders for them, but we are doing a full case break. Pick your character. So if you want Spider-Man, if you want Vision, whoever you want, you can grab them individually for the full case. Kinsel, let me tell you about the new ice cream. So on Tuesday, June 24th, Bodega is hosting a trade night in the park in Jersey City, New Jersey, where you can come and bring your cards and you can buy, sell, and trade with anyone that shows up. But the reason why this one's special, other than the fact that it's in a beautiful park in Jersey City and it's outside and it's going to be a beautiful night, we are partnering with a local ice cream place called Milk Sugar Love, who I think makes, if not the best, probably top 3 in New Jersey. Well, top 2 for sure. But I think they make the best ice cream in all of New Jersey. And we are getting our own ice cream flavor. It's called Bodega Bodega. It has... oh, you live a block away from Hamilton Park? You gotta come. Yeah, Milk Sugar Love is the best.
We are doing our own flavor with them called Bodega. It is a Frito steeped cream base. And then Emma, the owner, is making cosmic brownies and zebra cakes from scratch. And those are getting mixed in. The first 30 scoops that night are free. It is the debut of the ice cream flavor as well. So it's a flavor launch and trade night. And yeah, we'll be right on the south. Is it south? The east side of Hamilton Park. Trading cards with everybody. There will be some giveaways, and we'll have plenty of ice cream. So definitely come and check that out. And in about 10 minutes, we're going to start Sterling. I know everybody's excited for Sterling.
I'm excited.
I'm very excited as well. Brian, do you come into the shop then? Or did you just find us on eBay? Okay.
All right, trade over.
Ah, okay. Good. Awesome. Well, thanks for the support and thanks for following us over at eBay. At some point, we're going to figure out how to get the trifecta going, which is the eBay Live, which we love, our YouTube for the people that love to watch it on their TVs. There are a lot of people that do like to watch our breaks on their televisions, like they're watching a game. So we keep the YouTube going. But we would like to get the Instagram going as well, because it's always nice when you log on IG and you see the live and you can click. So
that's how my grandmother would join.
Yeah.
So she's been missing us. She can't figure out YouTube.
at some point we'll figure out how to hit all three. Maybe next week for Marvel Chrome. That'd be a good time to do it. But I will. We're gonna put up a little hold screen, and then at 9 p.m. we will see you guys for Sterling.
It's coming. Suzuki Rider, you are not missing audio. We were just taking a break, as you can see on the sign. We finished our Series 2 break a couple minutes early, and we had scheduled our Sterling break for 9 p.m., so we just wanted to make sure everybody was on. I want to see a Margaret Thatcher, says Sir Kins. That would be an interesting one. That would be an interesting one. So we're going to just break this in just like another 2 or 3 minutes. Just want to make sure everyone who said that I wanted to, what am I trying to say? Sorry, it's been a long day. We had a party here earlier. Everyone who entered, I want to give them a chance to come at the time that we said we were scheduled for. I'd feel bad if people missed it on account of us just moving faster on Series 2 than we thought. I was the one telling Pete I need a full 2 hours to open a Series 2 Jumbo. The last time I did a Jumbo case, it took 2 hours, blah, blah, blah. That's me complaining. And then we were through it faster than I thought. I've been doing these every week for, over a year now. So I'm getting better at it. Faster, whatever. I don't know if better is the right word. I'm probably getting worse, realistically. All right, so we got just a couple minutes and we'll do Sterling. One more little reminder about next week. Next week we're doing another dual caser. We've been having a fun time with those. I'd like to do them again, etc. Next week we're doing 24-25 Topps Chrome NBA, or Topps Chrome Basketball. That is Breakers Delight. And we'll also be doing Topps Chrome Marvel. VRJ7, what were the Series 2 hits? Wasn't the world's best case, if I'm being honest. My favorite card was the Jorge Posada patch auto to 10. That was probably the best one. It's just a nice chunky game-used Yankees patch with Jorge Posada. But yeah, not a lot of crazy ones in Series 2 for this one. We had a lot of crazy ones in the shop today. We had a Series 2 release party, and we probably went through 4 or 5 cases. Not we, meaning us, but our customers. And that one was a blast. A couple of those chunky patch autos, Rafael Devers and also Austin Wells, and some of the newer case hits that I hadn't seen before. Like we had a wood card. We got a Max Fried wood card to 25. Those things are actually made of wood. They were really cool. Yeah, that was fun. All right, we're getting a lot more viewers coming in, so it looks like the people who are entering this break are percolating in. So we'll just give you guys another minute or two. We'll start at about 9:01. So this is a 4-box case, 2 cards per box. So there's going to be 8 total cards in the case. Don't be thrown off by the gigantic box. There'll be 8 cards. The real high-end product, we're looking for cut autos of legends. Itskins looking for Margaret Thatcher. My man Grim Ripper wants to see Eleanor Roosevelt. Got a lot of cool stuff like that. Bat noms, not plates, but name plates off of the bat, stuff like that. A lot of cool stuff, a lot of cool things in here. I just hope we get to the right guys, right? Or right people. It's not just guys. Pardon my language. Cool. All right. And then just out of curiosity, there was one person who messaged about the boxes, wanting to get the boxes. Is that person here? Just wanted to see. Special dispensation for that person. Sirkins, how much is each? Pete, do you know what a box of this retails for, Sterling?
I'll look it up right now.
We're gonna look it up right now. We don't have it in the shop. We're doing this for the break. But look at what like David Adams retails this for, or something like that. It is a crazy number, Mr. Kins. I'm curious what are those two, actually. This is why I'm asking.
2,400 a box.
2,400 a box, yeah. So this case is about 10K. That's what it like retails for at David Adams. I'm not saying that's what like the price is here or anything. So between 8 and 10K for this box, of which there are 8 cards. So we really need to hit ourselves a banger, huh? That'd be
$1,000 a card.
$1,000 a card. Let's see what we can match. Yeah, tell me about it, Kins. This is the most expensive break I have ever done. I'm actually like kind of nervous to have these cards in my hands. I'm pretty positive that they're in one touches in the boxes. Everything's numbered 25 or less, says NWC underscore 333. Yeah, I just watched a couple breaks of it today. I didn't see many people breaking it yet. Also, I was running around at the shop today, so. All right, it's 9:02, so let's get this box open.
I'm gonna watch because I'm equally as excited.
Yeah, I think you should. Opening this bad boy up here, being very careful. Okay, so we got this. We got this, and then here they are. So I'm gonna just do this and then take them out like so. Tilt up. 1, 2. See these other two? Go. 3. And 4. Empty.
There you go.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Keeling, how are you, my man? Thank you for tuning in. This will be fun. Suzuki Rider, hello to you. Good luck. I hope you get that junior you're looking for, my man. All right.
Let me get rid of that in the whatchamacallit. Is it on the left?
Oh, this? Wait, what am I trying to do? Oh, that.
Just turn it off. There you go.
Boop. All right, now we got a good view of this whole bad boy. All right, I'm going to start on the left. That's always what I like to do. Autograph relic cards numbered to 25 or less or unique one-of-one relics, says the box. All right, so we'll put this one back here. All righty. Man, I'm nervous. Good luck, everyone. Thank you all for hanging and tuning in. Yeah, this is gonna be something else. I'm not 100% sure how it looks when we open it. I don't wanna. Okay, so we got a box within the box. You got postseason performers and 2025 rookies.
Those are the boxes. The 20 different boxes.
All right, so there are 20. Pete was telling me there are 20, or Pete was telling me that a customer was telling us there are 20 different versions of what can be inside here. All right, let's start with the rookies, and then we'll go to postseason performers. Thank you, sir. Okay, so we are going to need actually some of these goodies. All right, so this is how they come, like so. Before we do this, I'm just going to get my big sleeves and top loaders.
This is exciting.
Creating as much drama as possible. All right. Good luck, everyone. All right, the first, do one of these. First card of the case is, oh, Jackson Job, very nice. 16 out of 25 on card with the nice patches. 16 out of 25. All right, so he's one of the top rookie chases. Not a bad card to start us off with. Not a bad card to start us off with. Oh, of course, Mr. Kins. Thank you. This is fun to do. All right, so there's Jackson. Get these plastics out of here. Thank you all for tuning in. All right, next we got postseason performers. That's an interesting sort of label. Chris 37 red, Vlad or Luis, please. I'll do my best. I want to hit one. There's only 8 cards, but I want to hit one for everybody. So maybe they did an error and put a lot in here.
Postseason performance.
Oh God! Come on, Tops, don't play games with me here. Come on. one doesn't want to come out here. There we go. All right, we'll try to do that the same way we did the last one here. This one really doesn't want to come out. All right, nobody look. There we go. This one is Andy Pettit. Andy Pettit, 2 pinstripes, numbered 6 out of 25. 6 out of 25, Andy Pettit. Thal, no Cecil Fielder, but this is the first box. We've just had 2 cards so far. Jackson Jobe and Andy Pettit. All right. Not bad, but nothing crazy. Let's see what we got in the rest of this. Still got plenty of time for our bat knobs. Bat knobs. Andy Pettit. There we are. All right. So far, Jackson and Andy Pettit, both to 25. All right, box number 2. Number 2. Man, this is stressful. I really would love to see this be like a crazy thing. Hit something wild. All right, let's see what our 2 internal boxes are here. We got Topps All-Star Rookie Cup Team and World Series champions.
I like the sound of both of them.
These I like the sound of. So, yeah, like Pete was saying before, there are 20 different internal box labels. We'll start with Topps All-Star Rookie Cup Team, and we'll go to the World Series champions second.
This is 25, so the Rookie Cup this year is like
Guys, Skeens, like the Jacksons.
Yeah.
That would be cool. Okay. Oops, sorry, we need to keep that anyway. Oh, I think we got 2 in here. There's 2 things in here. I don't know. Oh, there's a redemption behind it.
Uh-oh.
All right, so there's a card and then a redemption. The card here is a duel. Zach Wheeler and JT Realmuto, 5 out of 15. And behind it is a redemption for Sterling debut of Nick Kurtz for the Athletics. All right, so we did get an extra card there. I'm checking right now about Wheeler and Realmuto for who the people are there. If the same person got them, great. If they're different, we'll random it off on here. You have both, he says. I believe you, but the boss here is checking. So congratulations, my man. That's a cool-looking card. 5 of 15, Zach Wheeler and JT Realmuto. And our extra card of Nick Kurtz. Oh, congratulations, my man. You do have them both. Hey, and Chris, you got Nick Kurtz? Right on, my man. So you got a redemption here. Very good, very good. All right. Nice to get an extra card. Nice hit. All right, very cool. All right, and we still got our World Series champions box. Man, I'm kind of like actually nervous. This doesn't usually happen.
World Series could be anybody.
This could be anybody. Babe Ruth.
Who won the World Series last year?
I know who hasn't won it in a while. All right. Let's see. All right, no cheating. Oh, this came out on top, so we're gonna have to just go like so. Oh, this looks like just a single. Houston Astros. Roger Clemens, 6 out of 25. Roger Clemens. That's cool. Roger Clemens. Alrighty, 2 down, 2 to go. Two down, 2 to go. All right. Had a lot of cards of guys I would be really upset about if I was like 13. Andy Pettit, Roger Clemens, those Yankees teams ruined my Red Sox. All right, halfway down. So far, lowest numbered is 15. Love to see lower than that. Love to see ourselves a 101 here, huh? Really love to see a 101. Get rid of this. Congrats to the folks who've hit so far, and good luck to. All right, we got stat leaders and 2010 MLB All Stars. 2010s MLB All Stars. Yeah, me too. If I have to dice roll something for this, I'm gonna like have a heart attack. That's why I'm glad Pete's here. I'm gonna blame it all on. Not blame it. I'm gonna say, oh, Pete, you're in charge. Goodbye. Yeah, that would be no fun. We haven't had to dice roll anything crazy in a while. All right, we'll start with stat leaders, and then we'll go to MLB All Stars. Come on. Oops, this box got a little sacrificed. Okay, looks like it's. No, I don't think. Well, they had a different. They don't have foam on both sides this time, so we'll see what that means. Let's make sure the back isn't. Okay, that's not a redemption. So the first one is. Oh, look at that. 101 Big B of Byron Buxton.
Beautiful.
That's a cool card. I love these. 101. All right, I was asking for a 101. Here we are. Byron Buxton with the B. No, you don't have to think about where that is in his name. Mr. Buxton 101. There we go. Hit ourselves a 101. I'm greedy, though. You guys know I'm looking for more than one 101. That's cool. Anyone who got Buxton in the chat? That's cool. B. So that was for stat leaders. I don't know what stat they considered him leading in. I'm sure he led in something. Next one, we got 2010 MLB All-Stars. 2010s MLB All-Stars. League leader in IL trips, says DVAP. That got me. All right, so this is 2010 MLB All-Stars. And then we're going on to our final box next. Nobody look. All right. 2010 MLB All-Stars, Joey Votto. Joey Votto, 14 out of 25. Very cool, Joey Votto. Best Canadian player of all time. Joey Votto. Games missed, Chris Red says also. All right. Joey Votto, here we are. All right. So we're going now to our last box of the break. So looks like we'll have at least 9 cards instead of 8. Love to see one of these crazy cuts we were talking about or something in this last one here. That'd be fun. Thank you everyone very much who is watching and who has supported, who entered the break. It means a ton. Love that from you guys. Thank you sincerely. We're going to be back here next week on Wednesday. We're going to be breaking Topps Chrome NBA and Marvel. Topps Chrome Marvel. Those will be going on sale tomorrow. All right. Last and final box. Good luck, everyone. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Jeez, they don't make this easy. All right, our 2 are stat leaders again and 2025 rookies again. Okay. We'll start with the rookies because that's likely to be less cool, and then we'll see what stat leaders has in store. Not that there's anything uncool about this year's rookies. 2025 rookies. George Carlin RPA, let's go. That's what I'm talking about. All right. I think it's a Cardinal. It is. And it's Thomas Sagasi, 20 of 25 for the Cardinals. Game use memorabilia. Not exactly what we're hoping for out of this. Nice looking card, though. Certainly for the guy who has him. foot of this. Here we go, 20 of 25. And then the last and final box. Come on now, everybody. Cross your fingers, toes, arms, legs, elbows. The whole 9. To get Stat Leaders box here. Good luck, everyone, in Stat Leaders. And then we'll do a recap, and then we'll hang out for a bit. If people want to do personal rip and ships, we can. And then we'll go from there. This is the last and final Stat Leaders. And the Stat Leader, we got a horizontal card, is Jackson Churio. Jackson Churio, very nice. 25 out of 25. The bat and the jersey. Jackson Churio. Well, no George Carlin that time, unfortunately. I'll do a little recap in just a moment. Alrighty, we'll go in reverse order here on the recap. Thank you folks who have joined. I apologize if you didn't hit your guy. I'm very sorry. But recap, Jackson Churio, 25 of 25, patch auto. Thomas Sagassi, 20 of 25 for the Cardinals, patch auto. Jackson Jobe, 16 of 25, auto, patch auto again. Second. You just sent it, Graham. We'll take a look. Andy Pettit, 6 of 25 with 21 wins. Roger Clemens, 6 of 25 as well, with 218 strikeouts. Sterling debut of Nick Kurtz for the Athletics. Duel of Zach Wheeler and JT Realmuto, 5 of 15. Cool looking card. Joey Votto, 14 of 25, the leader in 2012 and on base percentage. And last but certainly not least, a 1 of 1 of Byron Buxton, the B patch off of his jersey. Alrighty, folks, that was our case of Sterling. High risk, high reward. That's them's the breaks, as it were, pun intended. A lot of 25s. Yeah, you are right, my man. A lot of out of 25s. Kind of was hoping for more of the low-numbered ones, but them's the breaks. I think we could probably figure out the print run of Sterling, see what it compares to previous years based on some of the hits. Player Warren Grimm, you better be talking about your hit, not something from this. This is all game used. Oh God, yeah. Does that be Matthews relic? Jeez, Grimm, that was tough. That's tough. Mick the Odor, no case hit. I guess maybe they count that 1 of 1 patch auto as the case hit for the Sterling, unless you were talking about the Series 2. Yeah, well, really was looking for the Babe Ruth bat knob there, but I appreciate everyone for hanging out and watching. We'll hang out here for another 5-10 minutes. We have personal rip and chips of Series 2 hobbies and jumbos. Still awesome that you guys broke selling. Thank you. Hey, I appreciate you, my friend. Seriously. You know that I see you in future breaks, my friend. Appreciate you. You know that I want you guys to hit the most gas cards. I don't care. I'm like, it does me no benefit when we don't do great. Appreciate the support. Seriously, we tried something new and it was fun. I hope it was fun for you guys. It was very fun for me, and we're gonna continue doing new stuff. Next week we're doing our first, or maybe it's not our first, but it's a first on eBay Live Marvel break. That's gonna be fun. The new Topps Chrome Basketball Breakers Delight will be fun. So we'll keep trying a bunch of new different things. But the spots will be going live for our next week's break tomorrow at 7 p.m. There's a lot of places you can break. A lot of places. And you chose to break with us, and that means a ton to us as a small, independently owned brick-and-mortar store with 3 employees here in Jersey City, New Jersey. Your support means a ton. Thal, have you heard anything about Disney Chrome? I know they've done the UK releases.
It's like gonna be end of summer, early fall for TOPPS.
Looks like end of summer, early fall, says the man who knows everything, Mr. Keeling, for the Disney Chrome United States TOPPS product. But on the horizon, and if we get enough to break it, you know we'll definitely be breaking that because we're gonna have a blast. Yeah, you got it, my friend. Keep your eyes peeled. We'll keep announcing stuff as it gets closer. But yeah, we're breaking the Marvels. Pick your character. I don't see why we wouldn't break Disney's pick your character as well. Number 15 was that Phillies card again. It was 5 out of 15. 5 of 15. I'll just read these. I'll read these through into the so that they stay on the YouTube in case people are wondering. Aaron Buxton is a 101. Joey Votto is 14 out of 25. Zach Wheeler and JT Realmuto duel is 5 out of 15. Nick Kurtz's redemption, I don't know. Roger Clemens is 6 out of 25. Andy Pettit is also 6 out of 25. Jackson Jove is 16 out of 25. Thomas Sagasi, I'm saying that name right, I'm possible I'm not, is 20 of 25. And Jackson Churia was 25 out of 25. Just gonna go put these over here so that they don't get misplaced. Johnny boy, not the best case I've ever seen. No, not the best case I've ever seen. Really wish I could control what was in it. Yeah, not ideal though, I'm sorry. So we'll hang out in here until about 9:30. 9:30. If anyone is interested in doing a personal rip and ship of Series 2, either hobbies or jumbos, we have those for sale in our eBay store, or eBay Live. We can do personal rip and ship. Otherwise, at 9:30, we'll wind this bad boy down. And we'll be back here in the store here tomorrow, and we'll be back here live, same time, same channel, next week, 7 p.m. for another dual case break. Oops, too far. Too far again. This is not my best angle. For future weeks, what other product will be available in the eBay store for rip and ships? What a great question. I think next week we'll certainly have the different iterations of TOPPS Chrome Basketball and also TOPPS Chrome Marvel. We'll likely have Series 2 listed again as well.
Any requests?
And if there are requests, we would be happy to load up anything that we have in the shop. We are direct with TOPPS and Panini and we can't do Upper Deck, but TOPPS and Panini. We can do Upper Deck and Upper Deck. So we're direct with all three. We can't sell Upper Deck online. That's what it is. So if there's any product that is out recently, we likely have it. And if you have any requests, DM us on Instagram, message us on eBay, reach out, or you can put it in the chat. We're happy to do personal rip and ships of anything that we have in stock. We try to put up whatever's hot and popular that we think people might like, but we're also not experts. You'll be back for Upper Deck Hockey Extended Series. That's what I'm talking about. Love that, my man. Love that. So I am going to put out maybe call it a 2-minute warning. If you would like to do a personal rip and ship, say the word, and we can do it. Otherwise, in about 2 minutes, I'll start winding this down. Clean up the shop, go home. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you very much. We'll see you soon. So call this the 1 minute warning. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Or until next week, hold your peace. We will be back 7 p.m. Wednesday night. Our new spots are going to be live tomorrow at 7. And otherwise, I appreciate very much, everyone here at the Bodega appreciates very much all the support from the folks who have, some of us have been with us since the beginning, some of us new and found us on eBay. A lot of places you could break into us. It means a lot. I will see you guys all next week. Same time, same channel. Reach out on eBay if you have any questions, and we'll send this stuff all out to you guys tomorrow. Thanks for